all, Jamie Rodgers here today for Craftmania, and today we are looking at an incredible weaving bundle set. Now I have got for you this incredible set that is worth £50.98 at recommended retail price, and we are doing an incredible deal. It is only £22.99, but as you can imagine, we of course have limited stock, so don't dilly-dally. If you like the look of it, get it ordered as soon as possible. Now you might wonder, where do I go to order it? Pop onto our website, www.craftmaniacrafts.com, and you will find this under the As Seen on TV section. If you pop onto that one, under May, you will have this YouTube video linked, and you will also be able to go and buy all of the products I'm going to be sharing with you, including a huge bundle. Now then, you might wonder, what's in this bundle he keeps going on about, and how many more times can he say bundle? Well, quite a few actually. In it, you have got 2 weaving dies by Sue Wilson. Now, these are big dies. They're a nice size to work with. Let me grab one of these to share with you. It's quite a biggie, and we have 2 different versions. We have got your intermediate version, which, as you can see, has got the big apertures between them for your weaving. And then we have the classic version. Now, again, up to you how you use them. You can use them on their own. You can actually just cut them and leave them in your cardstock and use them as a background. Or, of course, we can cut them and we can weave them. There are so many things we can do with these. The options really are endless, and the effects are absolutely stunning. Now, when we talk about weaving, of course, we need material to weave with as well, don't we? Now, you can weave pretty much anything you want. So if we're looking at cards, papers, vellums, bits like that, give it a try, see how you get on. But when I've been doing this, which I've been doing quite a lot of because I love this effect, I've been using pearl paper. So in with your bundle, you've got your 2 dies. You're also going to receive this pack of 40 sheets of pearl paper. Now, I know it never looks very nice in a packet, does it? So I've already gone ahead and I've got all of the colours out to share with you. So you're going to receive 5 purple, 5 silver. Now these are 125 GSM paper, so again we could be doing tea bag folding with these, we can be doing weaving with these, we can use it for our mats, our layers. The options are endless. We've got a gold, we have got a red, and that's the first 4, and I'm going to run out of hands, so I'll show you the next 4. Again, we have got a silver, we have got a light pink. I purposely put the 2 pinks together so you can see the different shades. Then we have got the bright pink, and then lastly we have got, oh, this is probably my favourite, this beautiful green. How regal is that? And if you're like me and you're thinking Christmas cards at the moment, let's bring in that little combo just to sort of tease you with. A bit of red, green and gold looks lovely. If we're thinking baby cards, then maybe this soft pink is the one you're going to be going for. Weddings, this lovely Cadbury's purple has been the shade for many weddings for a while. So you've got a really good sort of cross section of colours here to work with that are hopefully going to come in really handy for many different occasions. But you're going to receive that in your bundle. So you've got 40 sheets of pearl paper, and you've got both of the weaving dies, and once again that is only £22.99, and you can have that delivered to your door free of charge in the UK, or of course, as I said, you can have it sent to you internationally. Just check out on the website how that works. Now, all of the colours I've been sharing with you in those packs also come in packs of 10, and colours that you might not be seeing in that bundle. So if you like the look of pearl paper and you get into this weaving idea, you might want to stock up on some of these as well. They'll also all be on that As Seen in TV page that I've mentioned, so you can see all of that together. Pearl paper is pack of 10 sheets for £2.50, and they're 125 GSM. So all of them shades are options for you to work with as well. And like the red and the greens and bits, you might want to stock up if you are in that festive mood. Now then, going back to our dies, as I mentioned, we have 2 different ones. We've got the classic one and we've got the intermediate one. Let's start off by sharing with you some inspiration using the intermediate one. So this is the first card that I'm going to share. This is one I actually made myself using that lovely sort of bright gold that's available in the separate packets of paper. And you've of course got that Cadbury's purple style paper, which of course is in your bundle. Just interlocking them or interweaving those, added on some flowers, a little good luck sentiment as well to match. Then we have got another one. This one, of course, is done by Lynn Lewis, who is one of our design team members. Talking of which, keep an eye on our blog, which again is on our Craftmania website. Both Ian and Lynn are going to be sharing quite a few blog posts with you over the next couple of weeks, giving you more inspiration on how you can use these, and possibly breaking down cards like this one and giving you instructions on how to actually do the weaving and what they've used. So it might be handy to sort of use that as a bit of a resource, especially once your dies have arrived. This one I really like. I think Ian's actually taken the plain strips in between, the ones without the pierced detail, as well as the ones with the pierced detail, and then interlock them or interweave them, which I think is a really cool idea. Another one here done by Ian, a bit of a different pattern this time, using this sort of teal and bright fuchsia. It's beautiful. Now actually bringing in some lovely flowers and just adding them on like cherry blossom. Looks really, really nice, doesn't it? Then of course we have your classic die set. So this is the one that's got the wider strips to it. So again, another one done here by Ian. And I love this because we're really showing you different themes and styles as we go through them, haven't we? So far we've done Christmas, we've done what could easily be an engagement card or a wedding card or an 18 card. Then we've got this sort of bright summery card. Then we've gone for sort of more of a manly card, and they're all using that same sort of weaving idea to them. So it just shows how you're going to be able to do this for so many different occasions. Another wedding card here done by Ian using the gold again from our papers, actually weaving those in the background. Then we've got another one here done by myself. So again, Christmas, very in the Christmas mode. So just a very simple one this time. Then we've got another man's one, this time done by Lynn, showing how you could do that sort of checkerboard weaving in the background. So again, that might lend itself quite nicely to racing and bits like that. Maybe if it was black and white, you know, you could really play around with these. And then we've got a baby card done by myself here. This one again is just one of the brighter pinks from in the packet. Really gives you that pearl shimmer, doesn't it? Isn't it beautiful? And then of course you could use these for more than just one style. You know, when we talk about the classic and the intermediate, and you sort of imagine you're going to keep these as separate die sets and weave them in their own sort of style. Why? Use them both together. And this is what the team have been up to here. So this one's done by Lynn again. And when we talk about using the papers for tea bag folding, that absolutely works as well. But you can see in the background here, she has weaved the intermediate die with the classic die to make up a really cool background. I did the same here for my wedding card, using the soft pink in the background for the weaving, then bringing the brighter pink forward for the sentiments and the focal points. Lynn again, I believe, has done this one. So we've got like a soft lilac and the pink going on this time. And hopefully you can see here how she's used the intermediate strip twice for every one of the classic strips she's used. Then we have another one here, I believe, done by Lynn, with a little bit of weaving going on, using both sizes in more of an ivory tone. A beautiful man's card this time, again building up them sort of shades. And you can see this time how she's sort of layered the intermediate strip onto the classic strip and actually threaded that. So again, layer them if you want to, use them as they are, use them as borders, use them for the backgrounds. There's so many things you're going to do with these. Here's another one done by me, this time with a 3D tree, again created out of that beautiful green paper, and then weaving in the background using the red and the gold to coordinate. Now I thought what might be quite nice is if we was to do a little demo and show you how these work. So this is the card that we're going to demo, and hopefully this will give you a little idea of how you could work with them. So to create our card, the first thing we need to do is to cut our weaving background. So let's bring in the die and bring in our plates and send this through our machine. So I'm going to use an electronic machine just for speed here, but it's up to you which machine you'd like to work with. The actual die is just to give you a little bit of a size idea here. This one is about 4.5 by about 5.5 approximately. So they're going to fit in your A5 machines, no problem. I'm going to bring in my paper and I'm going to pop that on top. So I'm going to be using that sort of lovely gunmetal shade that we've got within your paper bundle, of course. And we're going to send that through. Now don't forget that the die is going to stay within our cardstock or our paper this time. It doesn't have an outside blade attached to it, so it will stay in place. Now once that has gone through, now straight away we have these bars. Now these aren't the bars that you're necessarily intended to use. These ones don't have any pierced detailings on them, but if you wish to, you're more than welcome to use them. Or of course you can use them for different projects, or you could do different effects with these, but they're all there for you as well. And as you can see, everything cuts out perfectly and very neatly. So we're going to pop them off to one side for the second, and we're going to just remove this one from the middle there, and we're going to take a little look at what we've actually cut. So here you can see that we have the actual pieces cut within the paper. And as I mentioned, no outside cutting blades, so that will stay where it is. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to actually cut into this. And we're going to cut away at the top. Now, it's up to you how you wish to do this. You certainly don't have to do it the way I'm going to share with you. I've seen many different versions of this created in different ways, so the choice is yours. But from here, we then have access to our strips. Now, I've gone ahead already and I've cut out another one already. So I'm just going to, with this one, take out some strips so I've got the pieces to weave. So I'm just trimming them along, and then I'm going to do exactly the same across the top here, just like giving this a little haircut so that I have strips in play. Then from here, when I've watched Sue do this herself, Sue will take these and she will fold down every other one in place. So she brings forward these ones like so, bringing them down, and then we'll lay on the first one, and then brings these back in place to hold them, and will then bring forward the next one. And you can certainly weave in that fashion if that's how you would like to do it. And then you just keep building up in that format, adding in the next one, folding back, and so on and so forth. Or if you prefer, you can of course just work out where you need to be and weave them through. You could also use a weaving tool for this if you want to. You can start off at the top or the bottom and weave through. It's up to you. But we basically just want to go up and over, and alternate in between on our different layers. So we'll bring that one down and just click that into place. And that's all you're going to do, is just keep going between the different layers. So where we went under to begin with on this one, we're going to go over, and then we're going under, over, under, lift that one up slightly, and just keep going. And as you can see, even while I'm trying to talk and work, which is never good, it actually comes together quite quickly. It's not a particularly time consuming thing to be doing. And this is the sort of thing that, again, we could do in front of the TV of an evening if we wanted to. We could have our strips cut, our panels cut, and then just sit and create as long as we want to and build these up. So just thread those in. Once you're happy with your effect and you have them all in place, this is the style of background you will have created. So from here, we can then take this and we can use that as our background. So I've gone ahead and I've got a frame that I've cut out already using some stitched rectangle nesting dies, again by Sue Wilson. And on the reverse here, I've just put some foam tape. I'm going to take off these lids so that we can then pop that down on top of our panel. Now again, this could be a circular frame, it could be a square frame. You know, the choice is yours. Once you've got your weaving done, the piece in which you wish to put under there is completely up to you. Now I've got no bits sticking around from out the edge, which is perfect. So we can go ahead and we can put this onto our card. So we're going to start off by taking our card blank, and I'm going to try and match in the colours that I've been using on that weaved panel and on my frame, and the embellishments we're going to be putting on the top. So I'm going to bring in a piece of black card and place that down. We're then going to go for a piece of the pink paper to be a mat. I'm just using our dry clear Cosmic Shimmer glue for these layers, but of course you could be working with your double-sided tapes or any other medium that you like. But I do love with our Cosmic Shimmer glue that even if you do get a little splodge out the side somewhere, because it dries clear, it's not going to matter. It also gives me a little bit of wiggle room with them as well, which is quite nice. I'm then going to turn over my frame and I'm just going to put some extra glue going over the top of the foam that held that down. If you wish to put a few dots of glue in the middles, you absolutely can do. That way you've got even more of a firm bond between the paper and the background. You could spend a little bit more time doing that at home if you wish to. Just going to trim off one little bit that's in the way, and then we can go ahead and place that down onto our card and let that set for a second. From there, we have our background in place, we have our framed element, and to be honest, I feel that we could dress this up to be any type of card we wanted it to be. The choice really is down to you, theme-wise, design-wise, but I thought it would be fun to go with something very simple, so I've gone for a carousel horse, which again is one of Sue Wilson's dies, and I'm going to place that just in the middle here. You're going to notice I'm using the brighter pink of paper or brighter pink paper for my elements. I've got that for the horse here, and I've got it for the frame, and I've got it for the layers. So I'm going to go back to the soft pink to actually do my flowers and add on our embellishments with these. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of a fluff, so they've got a little bit more life to them, a little bit more 3D. I'm going to bring one in and place it down on the corner here. This, of course, this die set is of course available and is on the website in the same section. So if you're looking at this flower thinking, oh, I really need that one, then of course it's on the website as well, and it'll have 15% off for the week of launch of this video. So if you're looking at that feeling you need it, grab it while we've got it on offer. Then we'll pop that one in at the top here. And then sentiment wise, of course, it's up to you what you add to this. It could be so many different occasions, couldn't it? You could have so many different words put on here. But I thought I would just go for a very simple with love. So a little bit of glue this time. We're going to take the word in and we're going to place that through. If you're going to do like I do and put glue on your skin, just do a little patch test first to make sure that there's no nasties in there, depending on your glue, that's going to give you a reaction, or that you don't have any sensitivities to glue. I've been doing this for many years, I'm still here, so we're okay. But that will hopefully give you a little idea on how you could create with these and the style of card you could make. And then when we look at these two, which as you can see, slightly different shades, but very much the same style of card, and we look back for all of the examples that we looked at, there's so many options and ways you're going to be able to use these. I hope that very quick demo gave you a few ideas. Well, I hope you enjoyed the demo, and I think that's give you a few ideas of what you could be creating with these and show you just how easy they are to actually do. I really do hope you've enjoyed this, and I'm sure by now you want to go get your hands on the bundle. So let's not forget, your bundle is worth £50.98, but your bundle price is just £22.99 while stocks last. In your bundle, you're of course going to receive the intermediate die, you're going to receive the classic die, and you're going to receive the huge paper pack with 40 sheets of pearl paper in there, which is going to give you everything you need to get weaving. Now, if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments, and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. Don't forget to keep an eye on the Craftmania blog, where you'll see posts appearing from Lynn and Ian, giving you more in-depth sort of visions on what they were creating and what they were thinking when they were making some of the samples I shared with you earlier. Now, if you do wish to order this, pop onto our website, www.craftmaniacrafts.com, and go to the As Seen on TV tab. If you click on there, you will find a link to the weaving video under the May section, and you can then pop on there and buy all of the bits that I've been talking about throughout the video, from the tools that we've used, to the pearl papers, to of course the bundle, and a few of the dies that you see on the paper pads as well, or on the samples, and of course there'll be a few cheeky offers on them too, so don't miss out on looking at those and possibly adding in them bits into your baskets if there's something you would like to receive. Now, as always, P&P is free within the UK if you spend over £5. If you do live internationally, not a problem. Just check out the website to see how our international shipping works. But I promise you, we try and keep it as inexpensive as we possibly can do, so that as many people can grab hold of these bargains as can. If you wish to order by phone and you live here within the UK, that's no problem. Give us a call, 01493 843 666. And as always, we would love to see what you create with this bundle once you've got it. So do pop onto our Facebook group, which is Create with Craftmania and Jamie Rodgers, and share with us what you've been up to, because we love to see them. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Bye for now.